Okay, so basically I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about the trans community, and you can just answer however you feel. Like, don't feel like you have to say anything just because, you know.
There's hate in America, and there's always going to be hate. You're always going to have your homophobic.
I think them some bad bitches.
Who am I to tell you different? Who am I to look at you different? It don't mean nothing to me. Because what I like to ain't what you like. I don't know.
So, am I the first trans person you've ever known in your life, or?
The government will have to step in and implement structural policies that will be able to help that, the community.
Do your research before you judge.
Whether they're trans or not, nobody wants to be raped because of who they are or what they believe in or how they are or who they think they were born to be. Nobody wants to know.
But has it taught you anything different about the stereotypes that kind of come with?
Pretty much, yeah. A few things.
You should be able to go in any bathroom that you feel comfortable to go into.
I feel more comfortable with a trans woman coming in a woman's bathroom than I am with a regular woman in the bathroom.
The way the law was passed, really, the whole transgender thing was just stamped on it because they know, they can get a majority to agree on that.
A bathroom for just people that are not like you. So it's like segregation. It really, and it feels like that. We feel like we're back in the 1960s again, 1950s again.
Well, let me tell you, it's not fair. I feel like our life is not in danger if a trans woman decides to go into a woman's bathroom. I feel like you need to be more concerned about a trans woman going into a male's bathroom being raped or assaulted.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is am I the first trans person you've ever met in your life?
Yes, actually, legit. I always, watch the little shows and everything, but to see you in person, and you look gorgeous, by the way.
People treat you different. They give you the stink eye. You see how you got the bathroom situation going right now? People snitching on because you want to go in there. But it's just really a bathroom. Everybody should be treated equal. It doesn't really matter if they want to be female or a boy. It doesn't really matter.
You were here during the whole ordeal with the whole bathroom situation. You got to witness at a first-hand level because you were there when I got confronted the first time.
I thought you would get arrested.
Yeah, I did too. So what were your thoughts when that was happening?
Well, one, I thought you were getting arrested too. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't think they were doing he was talking about the bathroom. That's the last thing I thought. I didn't know you were going in the women's bathroom. I did not even know that. I thought you were going to the other bathroom. I thought you had Ebony waiting outside for you. I didn't know you were going in the bathroom, but other than that.
Respect. Use the bathroom. I don't care. Don't watch me when you're using the bathroom. I don't watch you. Don't talk to me while I'm pissing. I ain't gonna talk to you while you pissing. Just keep it. Don't look.
How do you feel when you think about the fact that a lot of murders do go unreported? Doesn't that make you think back to,
how black men or black women were treated during the 70s, 90s, basically all the way up to the new black? That's where basically the same comes from.
I think it's very discriminatory, and it shouldn't be that way. Because we all have flaws, all of us. Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. She's not perfect. Nobody in here perfect. So I think that we as a society need to begin to embrace each other's flaws and embrace each other's viewpoints and
give a fuck about what anybody says. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be me. This is all about me, and I'm not doing it for nobody else but me. And if this is what's gonna make me happy, then so be it.
Cause she can give me all type of advice. She can say my butt look cute, my makeup look right, my ponytail on fleek, or if it ain't. Well, for one, I think it's unfair. They're humans. We're all humans. So if I go out and kill a man, or a man kills another man, they get 30 years to life, then why can't you get the same for someone's trans?
I say be yourself, be brave, come out when you're ready. Don't come out with somebody else is begging you on, then they might blow up in your face, basically.
But I just wanted to ask you, was I the first trans person you ever met?
Yeah. Trans people are here. You gotta understand it. They're here. You can't just make, you're gonna do genocide? Just kill off a whole nother people? No, you can't do that. If you do, you're wrong for that. Like, this is some Adolf Hitler type shit or whatever. Like, so I just think a black man or any kind of man just needs to focus on the facts, understand it, and then you can make your opinion off of it.
One thing I've also noticed is, or one thing I've learned to do as an African American male, is that I learned to explore other cultures. You know.
So how has me being trans changed anything that you thought or anything?
It's changed so much.
Why do you feel like there's so much violence from the male's end?
Society.
Because I was just around really flamboyant gay guys, and you're just you really defy the stereotypes. You're very humble. You're not, because I meet a whole bunch of like,
Oh yeah.
and I really admire people who are just cool, calm, collected, and just very sweet. And you're an activist, whether you know it or not. You speak on stuff. You don't let stuff slide. You do it in such a classy way. You're just like, you know what? And you speak in an intelligent way. You're not like, I'm on fleek, kiss my ass, I'm the best. Excuse that curse word, but you know. Yeah, and you really speak on behalf of others, and I really love that. You don't just try to seclude yourself and be like, well, I'm this, but no, you try to speak on other people as well. Because you acknowledge who you identify with. Because there are some black people who are like, I'm not black, so I'm not speaking on that. You know you're black.
I don't see you any differently. Like, if I was to see just a man being a man or a woman being a woman, you are what you are.
How would you feel about the whole idea that a lot of them commit these crimes and they either go unreported or their killers don't really get much of jail time?
That's a form of bullying to me. That's a form of bullying because you picking on, that's another minority. Like, just because it's not a whole bunch of transgenders walking around doesn't mean that anybody is different.
Yeah, it's right here.
Don't mean that they're different, that you could just beat them up or kill them up. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But I feel like, yeah, that's fucked up. That's all I can say. Like, somebody, I don't like that shit. I don't like bullies.
Means, you know, we all bleed and we all put on one pet leg at a time. We both bleed blood and, you know, whatever. It shouldn't really matter. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. So from the fact that, like, you know, black men, maybe not even black men, maybe this, you know, a man in general just feels like transgender should just, you know, go away. And it's not really the case. They're not going to just go away.
So if I stay in my culture, then I'll be limited. I have a limited scope on life.
And like rap music and beer. Oh, that is a good one.
I support and I love and I admire what trans people do, how they, because it's really hard for a trans person to, like, you know, come out because there's so many negative.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Just finish what you're saying.
Because it's really hard for, like, you don't understand what people go through that's like that. So I mean, it's really hard for that, and I admire that. I think that's really brave. It's admirable, and I'm gonna start crying. Like,
Just stop. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna hold it together.
But I really do. I admire that because, you know, it's hard for them. And, you know, I respect every trans person, whether you're male, female, or whatever. I look up to that. I really do. I look up to you, Mark.
Aspirations and things like that. You know, work for your dreams, or basically you'll be working for someone to help them build theirs. And also, this is your life, so live your life. Don't try to make anyone else happy. Although it may feel like, especially if you're struggling with loved ones not accepting you, understand that your loved ones are just people who you were brought up around. Not saying you shouldn't, you know, make family like a big priority, because you should. But if family's not accepting of you, that's not your whole life. And don't ever think of ending your life just because you're in a struggling time, because you're in a struggle. And don't let anybody bully you, okay? Okay, they can understand words. People can say whatever they want. Once they put their hands on you, okay, you may have to retaliate. But don't ever let their words sink into you and define who you are. You define that. This is your campus. This is your life. You write it out. You paint it out. Don't let anybody tell you you're this and then you stick it onto your chest like, hey, I'm this.